Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I hope everybody is doing well. I just thought I would go live and spell birthday wrong. Apparently, birthday live stream. It's my birthday, and so I just thought I'd go live, but I didn't tell anybody. So we'll see if anybody comes in the chat or not. And it's okay if no one does. I'll still just play. Hi, Shannon. So I'll try to remember to look at the chat over there. So I've got all these gel plate prints that I made this week, and I want to make a journal with them, but I'm gonna have to pick out some papers first. I didn't think this through really well, did I? Thank you. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Yaman. Just surprise, going live just for fun. Let's see. I want to make a quick little journal using some of the pages that I made this week, and I'm okay if they're fairly random. They don't all have to be matchy. I think I'll pull out some of the brighter colors, and of course some of them I want to scan, so I haven't done that yet. And it's going to be just like a really super simple journal. No sew kind of a journal. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Jenren. And Jenny. I said hi, Jenny, right? And actually, and this one's not real pretty, but I'm still going to put that. Oh, that one's got nice bright colors. And figure out the size. Some of these need work. Let's see. I'll throw that one in there. Why not? That one kind of coordinates with that one. I was thinking of throwing that one there too. Let's see. What else do we have? This one is different style. Made it at a different time. Could go different ways. Throw that one in there. Maybe that one. Oh, I love that one. Let's see. Anything else in here? Oh, I love that one. And I kind of want similar weighted papers too, I think. Want to scan that one. Want to scan that one. Really want to scan those. That one's random. Put that one in. That one's super bright. All right, I got plenty. I don't know how many how many pages it's going to be, or even what size it's going to be. Yes, it is my birthday. I turned 54 today. Hi, Carrie. Yes, I didn't either. I just decided last minute to go live. I'm going to make a journal, but I got to figure out what size I want it to be, because a lot of times I like this size. So I'm not going to be precise either, because why would I do that? That just seems like crazy talk. I'm live and I can't pause. Do you want something? Michael, do you need something? Okay, he's just doing laundry. I don't know what he's doing. He comes down and he's like, oh. All right, so what size is that? I don't know. No, I got to turn it this way. Oh, and is it straight? No. Thought it was, but it's not. Let's see. Just said hi. Hi, Serenity Kelly. Who else is here? Did I miss anybody? Do the big pink hands or whatever if I miss ya. I don't know which one is straight here. That's the problem. But I'll just make them straighter later. All right, so I'm going to just get them all. I want it this way. The size I want. Probably could have done this part ahead of time, but there's hi Scrowl from Norway. Hello. Yeah, what size journal do you guys like to make? Okay, that is not straight. Let's see. Maybe I will just take out my cutter so I can make it straight, because it kind of needs to be straight for this kind of a journal. So that's all. Okay. Sorry. Thinking, whoops. I hate that that moves like that. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? This kind of a journal has come up in my feed a couple times now. So I was like, yeah, I guess I need to make one. All right. This one, I'm going to go this way because I've got that thing on the side that I don't want. This thing. Because I use a lot of papers. Hi, Peggy. Thank you guys for the happy birthdays. Let's see, how wide is this? It should be 4.5. Well, darn, yeah, it should be 4.5, right? 8.5, no, 4.25. I want them all to be the same length. You know, just bend it. That's where it'll get cut. Any mistakes I'll fix later. Try Restream instead of StreamYard time. You will have a clearer picture. Do I not have a clear picture right now? Because I picked the camera that had the clearer picture. Yeah, I'll have to try that next time, I guess. I don't know. For now, sorry, we just have a not clear picture. All right, this one's got to go this way too, because that's the way I made it. And I'm folding it the wrong way. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I made these pictures clear. Okay, good. It's not clear to me, so I get what she's saying. All right, I'm going to potentially keep my edges on this one and fold them in, which is not normally what you do with this type of journal, but you know. Oh, no, I don't want that one because that has to go the other way too. Okay. So yeah, this, for those of you that sometimes ask, what can I do with my gel plate prints? You can make a book out of them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, I thought it was crooked. It's just that there's paint on the back side. 4.25. 4.25 is half. Whoops. Straight would be good. And I'm just going to make sure this is straight on this end because I don't think I folded that super straight. And then do my precise measurement here and just kind of fold that there. So then I can use that crease mark to see where I need to cut it. You know, super precise, right? I can fix it later. Let's see. Okay. I'll don't let me forget. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, you'll have to restream. Hopefully I'll go back through the comments later and see that. Thank you, Jen. 4.25. Because that's just, I like working. What size journal do you guys like working in? I asked that, Carrie likes the TN. So this is almost like a little bigger than a passport. It's like a short TN, I guess, is what this one would be. The size that I'm making. It's probably about 7 inches tall instead of 9. Anybody see where that crease is? I can add more pages as I go. But I'm going to start with these. And somebody I was watching, they did it a different way, but I'm not going to worry about the order. I'm just going to kind of, the important thing for this one is that they all line up this way. And did I get a piece? I don't know how I'm going to do it like. I've seen a couple different videos lately and I don't know. I'm just going to start gluing the outsides of each page together. I'm making a journal. And this is where you don't want your pages to be pretty on both sides because then you're going to be all sad. I think I'll make it like a treasure book. So I'll do the, just glue about an inch. Yeah. I need to refill that glue. About an inch in from here. And Of course, why would I be able to find glue quickly and easily? That's just silly. Why would I be prepared? You know, just use my Fabri-Tac because that's what's easily available at the moment. And it'll hold really well. You don't have to use Fabri-Tac is probably overkill for this. And I'm even just gonna do it on the outside edges here. And then about an inch in on this part on the fold so that it will have room. So I think I'm doing it the way Treasure Books did it and then just make sure it's all lined up nicely. I'll trim off any excess. Thank you, Handy Scandy. Hi, how are you guys doing? Okay, Suzanne, thanks for coming and saying hi. Hi, Jackie. I'm making a journal on my birthday. I'm old. We're all old. None of us are babies. That makes us all old, right? Wait, I did it wrong. All right, I'm going to set that. Nope, I'm not going to set that. There's no setting. There's just scrape off the glue when you make a mistake, I guess. We'll just work on the other side for a minute. I'm supposed to be coming in an inch from like I said, the order of these doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of getting the edges. I'm not worried about the middle. Wouldn't even have to do the top, and then I'd have pockets, right? These are just gel plate prints that I've used recently. Need to make sure that this side is nice and even. That's the important part. And so basically, so then when you open these, you get like full spreads. This one is a full spread because I made it so that would fold in because I wasn't willing to cut any of that one off. Saying. So I'll just glue on this one this time, making sure that I come in about an inch from the fold. You know what? I might not even glue this outside piece because then it can be a side pocket. Why not? It's just going to be a fun journal to play in. Did that get on there perfectly straight? No, but I have a little bit of wiggle room with the Fabri-Tac. You're swimming? Oh, well, then you will hopefully love this idea for doing something with your prints. And in a book, you really don't have to have all your prints be matching perfectly. Because, you turn a page, you got something new and eclectic and lots of different spaces to play in. All right, let's go on. I think that's fairly dry now. So when Treasure Books does this, she says the important thing is to make sure your pages are all exactly the same size. I don't always do that because I figure I can, as long as this backside matches up, the rest can be trimmed to fit later. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. And, you can fit as many pages as you want to. And then you add your fabric and your cover. So here's how it's looking so far. This one's got a little pocket. Oh, you know what? I'm going to bring that over like that. So then it's a pocket with a little flap, kind of like that. Don't know what we'll do with that one. Might fold it over that way too, just to have that be fun on that side. And then they open flat like that, and you have like a full spread of your gel plate print, which is really cool, And after this renders, I will be sure to put Natasha's video in there. And if I can find the other one that I saw, it was somebody did it a little bit differently, and then somebody else did it even a little bit differently. I've seen a few in the last few days of this type of journal, and I've made it before, but I was just like, I want to do something with my gel plate prints, and of course, then you have to like let it dry. But fine, it's fine. So you fold them so that the back side is on the outside. And because I have these holes up here and it's like plasticky, I don't want that part. So I'm making sure I cut that part off. And the first ones I did the long way, hot dog style. So I know that I've got my width here. It's 4.25 because letter size paper in the US is 8.5. So half of that is 4.25. And then, you know, I just do a little crease right there so I can figure out where to cut it. Roundabout. Just let's see. Anybody else say what kind of journal they like? I can't always. You guys entertaining yourselves in the chat. I appreciate that. Is there an up and down on this? No, there's not. I don't think there's an up and down on any of these. I will do another side pocket here. Because why not? Really needs to be, I don't know, to the edge. And I didn't use my bone folder on any of these. I probably should have. But it's still laying fairly flat, which is good. And I'm going to have to run over and get a little piece of fabric at some point. And figure out a cover at some point. I mean, it doesn't have to be today. I have some ideas for some textures on the gel plate too. So maybe I'll make more gel plate prints after I finish this part. But I really wanted to get this part done. Some powsy wowsy prints in here. So yeah, we don't do much for birthdays around here. Would you guys do special things? The only thing I ever care about on my birthday is that I don't have to make supper. But we just had our anniversary as well. So on Tuesday, so we ate restaurant food for that, and so I'm like, I don't even know if I want restaurant food. We might just have leftovers, and then when I feel like it, then I'll order food. Because why not? What other plant? Just playing down here. Well, I would like to clean down here, but it's my birthday. EB, who you won't see her in the live chat because she doesn't have internet at her house. She gave me permission to play hi Teresa, to play in my studio all day. So I thought I would just come and play. And I was like, well, why not go live? That might be fun. And save these offcuts or not. I meant to leave one of these longer, but I didn't. Oh well. Maybe the next one. Oh, wrong glue. Hi, Cheryl. I said hi, Teresa. This is my glue that I'm using. Let's see. So I'm doing this book in the style that, oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. I meant to leave an opening, but I didn't, but that's okay. Natasha, Treasure Books, did a book like this. And that's why I'm leaving like an inch on this side. It just makes it so the journal will lay flat. When all is said is, I don't know if she left a whole inch, but all right, we'll do a side pocket because I keep forgetting to leave the top open. And of course, the important thing is to make sure if that is, and you got to let it dry. But I think, whoops. I think it'll be fun to play in. This one has a lot of bright colors. And I may come in and trim off the edges to make them more, not perfect, because you know I don't care about perfect, but I embrace imperfection. But, you know, maybe I want to do that. It gives you a little bit of a thicker page to work on because they're double. But yeah, see where that is off right there? I could just collage on that, or I could just cut the whole thing down a little bit. And oh, my glue is all sticking everywhere. And then let's see, how many pages do I have? Did anybody count when I was just doing that one? 2, yeah, Natasha's great. 1, 2, 3, stop sticking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 2 more. Maybe we've got a lot of pink in there. This one might be fun. Oh, this way. This is one with the, and I might leave my ends on this one so that it can fold over like that other one did. Yes, embrace your imperfections. But also see what height you need it to be. Creasing it. Okay. Sometimes that moves. It's a little annoying. This way's fine. They don't have to match the next page. It's not that kind of journal. All right, making a side pocket on that one. I almost forgot. You see, I did not line these up perfectly either. I'm not going to stress about it. Oh, you always spaghetti and German chocolate cake for your birthday. Let's see. Any other traditions? That's awesome. Well, maybe not all day, as long as my hand will let me, basically. That's how long I'll play. Gonna fold this over here like I did the other one. And kind of like this for something. Is it wide enough? Yep, it is. Maybe I'll make these my end pages. Hi, Brandy. Does anybody know where that? Must be right about there. Four and a quarter. Do this one as a side pocket too. The blue is a mess. Yeah, I need someone in my. Oh nope, I'm gonna make it a pocket again. Pay attention, lady. We got that rip there. That's not a big deal. It's gonna get glued onto something and be fine. Not as good at talking when I'm live, apparently. Ooh, jury duty. That's just, well, I don't know if it sounds like fun or not. It sounds like something you have to be paying attention to all day. And that does not sound like fun. Just saying. Not a good payer attention of things. I'm more of a, let's see, have an audiobook in the background while I like draw or play games or something. Can't tell where I put that. All right, it's right there. All right, that can be the last page. I don't know how many pages that ended up being. It's not important. Just feels like a good. Oh yeah, that's not fun either. Cleaning the house. My son and my husband did a little cleaning for me today. Oh, I guess this is, I don't know if that's the way I did the pocket in the other ones or not, but yes, definitely. He can enjoy the visit with his friends now. He's got that done and out of the way. Hold your paper straight. It's, we don't need this. All right, now I need some like cardstock thicker pieces for, well, you know what? We can just make some. How's that? How about we gel plate some pieces to use for the cover? I had an idea if I can find anything really at this point. I want this, and I want some kind of, I want some packing paper or something. I'll just use, I don't think that's as thick as I need it. I can use this. It's kind of, oh, I will have to let it dry though. I'm going to glue this paper on here and I'm going to wrinkle it as I put it on there. And that will give me like a texture plate kind of a deal. Because I was watching Patty, the Bumbling Crafter, and she was kind of doing that with a tag. She doesn't do it for texture. She was doing it for texture, but not for on the gel plate. And a thinner paper would work better. But like I said, I need to clean my studio. So I'm just going to wrinkle up the paper onto here and glue it down and get some good. And then this will be like a texture plate is what I'm thinking. And see how it works. All right, it'll need to dry a little bit and probably could glue it on there a little bit better, but we'll try it and see how it works. I really think packaging would work better. But like I said, it's who knows where it is. Who knows? All right, some of the colors that I was working with are now down here. Turquoise is always a winner. Oh, and I need, there's my stack of papers. All right, so I've been using this stack of papers for my aunt. This is just one of the stack of papers. Hi Tamara. Hi Amy. And thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. My aunt has been cleaning out her basement studio area. What is this? And so then she gives me stuff, and there's usually a lot of paper, sometimes cardstock. This is just regular paper. I'm looking for, see if there's any cardstock. Oh, maybe that. That would be a nice book board weight. Here we go. Is it tall enough though? Cardstock, but it's not quite tall enough. That's cardstocky. Do a couple of those. I only need one side. See if there's anything a little thicker. Well, that should do it though. More cardstock. Microprint, inkjet. Yep. So yeah, that's what I've been using, is just paper that she has given me. Oh, Lisa, you're adorable. Okay. So paint. And if anybody's wondering, I am a little disappointed because the prednisone taper, I guess that's what it's called, the prednisone taper. So like you start with like 3 a day for 3 days, then 2 a day for 3 days, blah, blah, until you get down to half, and then, you know, the pills are gone. It's not really, I mean, my left hand and my shoulder are doing much better, but all the other things are not. All right, that is interesting. See, and this might make a fun cover for a journal later. I don't want to wait for that to dry. So maybe I'll just pick that up with this. Pick up some of these edges. All right. Did I miss anybody that came in and said hello? All right, Jackie, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming in and saying hi and hanging for a little bit. Yeah, for a live quick pulls probably. There we go. That's dark because I had just the black background. Let's try something a little bit more bright. We can see a little better. Or you do it on a less dark background. I don't know. Always with the paint goobers. This will end up being purple. This is the mix of it all. I really have to find my big brayer so this can be faster. Just a nice thin layer. So how many of you gel plate print that are in the peanut gallery here? See, these are lay flat and you could like do some with big wrinkles and some with little wrinkles and just keep reusing the piece. And then, you want more wrinkles, you just press it down more. All right, when I find my packaging, I'll make one with packaging. Dry. I want that to dry. Or I could pick it up with, here. I'll pick it up with this. Why not? Crazy, I know. I was going to make a cover and I'm here just making regular papers again. Make a note on what dosage was left when you still do. Tell the doctor. Yes, I will. I'm trying to get through the rest of it, and because he did me a low dose, because I've got a gastric sleeve and I have type 2 diabetes, and he didn't want my sugars to go crazy or my stomach to get an ulcer. But my sugars did fine, so it's all good. That's interesting. That's what that ended up. A lot of texture on there. So like that was a print I didn't love. I just added more texture and I'll keep adding texture. And now this is dry and I'll be able to pick it up with something with greenish yellow. Why not? You never stop. Gel plate printing? Oh, here's why. But yeah, I don't go back to the room if that is pretty dry. So what's this? Let's do some stamping in there. And then I'll pick it up with another color. Also, come in here and oh, that's a weird color that ended up being, but it stamped really nicely. Oh, well, I had ink on it. That's why. Paper towel. As always, if you put paint on your foam stamps, make sure you clean that off right away so it will stamp correctly the next time. I just use some water on a paper towel, and that usually does the trick. You think that's dry enough now? That was well, who knows what colors those were. Let's pick it up with a neutrally color. Oops. This was not closed. That does not bode well. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to pick it up with white. Now that I can squeeze this white out. Because I took out the little cover thing that was in there. That kind of made me feel a little stupid, but that's all right. A little stuck in there. All right, does anybody have any tricks on assemblage? because I have a project, an assemblage project that I'm working on, and it's not doing what I need it to do. I'm not using the right glue. Things aren't sticking the way I want them to stick. I'm just getting frustrated with it. But I'm still gonna do the video because it's part of the how do you do. And I think that's part of the process. If you struggle with something, share that too. All right, that's what that looks like. That is interesting. Is it cover worthy? I don't know. It needs needs to not have hair on it. That's what it needs. The heck. Got some pieces missing in there. It's interesting. I'll give it that. Let's see. I do have a lot of magenta in there. I think I will do that. Let's see. You get cat's hair and all. I wish. I haven't had a cat in a while. It's just all my hair. No one else comes down here. I don't know who else's hair it could be. This is still pretty wet. This is actually pretty interesting. What happened on the back too. That is some magenta on there. Oh, I did order myself some. What did I order? Oh, some new quinacridone violet because I was just about out of the quinacridone violet. And, priorities. So that was one of my birthday presents to myself, was some quinacridone violet. Can't run out of that. See what I can pick up from that. The more layers you do, the more depth you get. You can still see a little bit of stuff back there. There's a little bit of shine now from the bronze. And do I want to what do I want to add? Do I want to add anything? I can always add stuff later. So that needs to dry, and then that possibly can be the cover. This, don't love the color that happens there. Also, I can just come in with the book and just add bits from the plate as well. That's the nice thing about it laying flat, is you can, well, unless you got glue in there, that's not so great. Let's see. That texture to the right, which texture? Are you talking about this? That was just a piece of paper that I crumpled up and glued to this and then using it as texture. Hi, Veronica. Thank you. Oh, fun. Layers upon layers. Yes. That's how you do it. Like when people say they don't like their prints because they're ugly, I just think you need more layers. See, this would make a really cool cover too. When I'm done using it as texture, I could just kind of cut it in the middle and cut it down to what cover size I need and use it as a cover. That would be really interesting, I think. I think. So do we like this? There's a lot of I've got some fluorescent. Maybe I should add a little bit of fluorescent too. We got the oranges in here. Do we want to add? Oh my goodness. All right. If you get glue inside your pages, I don't know how I did that. Is it because the pages were so thin that I don't know? But yeah, a little irritated about that, but that's okay. I'll just collage over those bits. That's one of my favorites. Use Carrie's stencil there, my stencil there, Carrie's stamp there. Love all the colors in there. Oh, there we go. There's another one with Carrie's stencil. Hi, Panka. How are you doing today? We just added that little bit of pink from the plate on there. What else do we need? Should we do I don't know. This needs a little something more. I don't know what. Oh, we also have this. Should we add more to this? Maybe. Some, what is this? Payne's Gray. One of my favorites. Since this has like big wrinkles, I'm just kind of moving it around. Kind of looks like lightning going through the sky. It's kind of cool. Really like to put some Prussian blue or whatever blue that was in my journal somewhere. Navy blue. I just like a really dark, deep blue. That really changed that a lot. Yes, Payne's Gray is awesome. I wonder if there's any wet Payne's Gray left on there that I could. But once the paint builds up on here, then it stays wet a little bit longer. See, that's a lot more subtle, just little cracks here and there. If I'd done it faster and sooner, I'd have more. But yeah, just added that little bit. I like that. All right. Let's just do this. A little fluorescent. I like fluorescents for summer. I have a couple different fluorescents. I had some that I got at Hobby Lobby. They're a little thinner. I like these. If you know another brand, let me know. But the Urban Artist ones, you know, those will last me a little while. All right, I want to do that like that, and then I want to put some of this on top of this. If any of it will come off. Just little bits here and there, which mixed with the blue is not even a bright orange. And that is interesting. Any ideas on turquoise? We have a lot of turquoise in this journal, so this is not the turquoise I want. I want the brighter. There it is. Gel plate like what? Just like not caring? That's how I gel plate. I'm just like, if I get good stuff, I get good stuff. I try not to worry. If you start playing on the gel plate with expectations, you will be disappointed pretty much every time. It's all about experimentation and trying things. In my book, my opinion. And I find that sometimes the more random ones are the ones that I like better anyway. I don't want to put it down hard though. I just kind of want to lightly, yeah, like that. I just want a little bit here and there. And go ahead and, all right. This one I want to try to get that on there, but I have no flat surface right now. So, you know. There we go. Yes, I do. I like that. Got some lines in there from the thing. And then I think I'll go through here and see if any place needs a little turquoise action happening. And then they'll stick together, because what was I thinking? There we go. Just a little hello darkness, my old friend. Ooh, late night. Awesome. Oh wait, you finally got a laser printer to use for with your plate, but now you won't be able. Oh, because you're moving. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that. That's that's gotta be frustrating. What is this? Azo Gold. I didn't use that, and Bill just picked that up. So I find if you like grunge, quick pulls is the way to go. You just keep quickly picking up holes because it leaves something on the plate each time. Let's see. Did anybody else come in? I think I've said hi to everybody, I hope. If not, it wasn't on purpose. I should say hit the like button. But, you know, I don't usually. Oh, my goodness. See, I love that. I love when that happens. That's just, except for the hairs that are all throughout their stupid hair. It's just texture. The hairs are just texture. But yeah, I love, there's like a whole bunch of grunge. And, you know, with mixing colors, you get some brown, but it's some good, you know, some people might say muddy, but sometimes you want some brown in there. Because that's where the grunge comes in. All right. I have no idea what time I started. I guess 45 minutes. That's long enough, right? Just real quick, because I have to wait for things to dry now before I can do my cover. So I'm gonna put a piece of fabric on the outside here, and I'll glue it I'll leave about 1/2 inch to 1 inch on each side of this, and then I'll put my covers on top of that, and I'll have this just nice little journal to play with. So I'll flip through this real quick. I think this is the way it's going to end up being. Don't know. It depends on where the pockets were. I had some top pockets, but I don't know where they ended up being at the top. The only reason I put it this way is because I put that feather in there, but that's okay. If it's upside down, I'll just fix it. You know, the feather will just be coming down from the top. But I do have a couple side pockets stuck in here. Oh my goodness. And the glue. What's up with the glue? The glue made my pages stick. Maybe don't use art glitter glue. Not art glitter glue. Don't use Fabri-Tac. Too messy. Did you see that one? That's Paula's. One of Paula's stencils. This is what stencil? This is the cherry blossoms, and this is the gauze. Well, thanks for coming and hanging, Teresa. I'll make sure and watch your flip through later today, probably. And there we go. And then I'll add my covers and whatnot. And yeah. So, hi, Lucy. Thank you. So that is it for today. I hope you guys have a delightful day. Thanks for coming and hanging with me on my birthday. Hi, Gray. And you know, watch the replay if you missed it. Thanks for coming, guys. Love you guys. Big loves and hugs. Bye.